First up tonight, a 77-page report now reveals why Tennessee suspended new admissions to Brookhaven Manor in Kingsport. Public records show the nursing home not only didn't do enough to prevent the abuse of its residents, it also did not always properly report and investigate allegations of abuse. And that's not all. Nate Morabito spent the last 24 hours looking through the state's findings, which we should warn you include some things that are hard to hear.
Sarah, Brookhaven Manor lays out this promise on its website. It says, among other things, we will honor and respect each resident's dignity and rights. A complaint investigation and annual survey finished within the last month suggests that's a promise Brookhaven failed to keep.
Here's a picture of Mom at the Shrine Circus.
Amanda Messick says a nursing home.
Oh, if Mom knew I had this picture, she'd shoot me. My mom was a very get-up-and-go person.
Was the last place her mother ever wanted to be. But after an extended illness,
she could barely feed herself, constant shaking, constant falling.
That is where she lived.
Here's another photo of Mom.
And eventually died. So imagine her daughter's surprise.
My jaw hit the floor. I was just like, what?
When she learned the state suspended new admissions to that nursing home, just 10 months after her mother's death.
It is disappointing to hear.
State records show 9 residents here suffered some form of abuse. One certified nursing assistant reportedly made a woman scream and cry when he went to change her, telling her, "I wouldn't have to do this if your filthy, lazy expletive would get up and go to the bathroom." Records show Brookhaven Manor fired that employee and suspended another CNA. But in 6 cases, the Tennessee Department of Health determined there was a systematic failure to immediately remove the accused, report allegations to administration, and investigate allegations of abuse. The state also found employees let residents sit unchanged and soiled for hours, and that the nursing home failed to properly treat surgical wounds and bed sores. In all, the report found the nursing home's failures placed 11 residents in an environment detrimental to their health, safety, or welfare. We made repeated attempts to talk to Brookhaven Manor's administrator. During a visit, when asked if the nursing home intended to say anything, an employee told us, quote, "At this point, no comment."
The CNAs could not get to my mother every time.
Long before this investigation, when Amanda Messick's mother was still alive, she says she experienced some difficulty with the amount of time it took to get her help.
I would remember them saying, "We'll get to you as soon as we can. We're just a little short-staffed."
Even with those delays, Messick feels her mother was in good hands during her stay. Her sister has a different opinion of the care their mother received. By phone, Patty Hoover told me their mom's care could have been much better, adding she's not surprised the state is now taking action. She tells me their aunt still lives at Brookhaven Manor. We should mention this is a nursing home that only receives 1 out of 5 stars overall on Medicare.gov.
Well, until conditions change, a state monitor will keep watch on the ongoing situation at Brookhaven Manor. The state also fined the facility $5,000. The nursing home has a right to a hearing on the matter.